Down here with Julian, and he's going to give us his thoughts on the game and the atmosphere and his day out and how much he's enjoyed it.
How much I enjoyed it. I actually did enjoy it. I did enjoy it because not everyone can win. There's 20 teams in the Premier League, and we've done phenomenally well this season. The suffering for us started. And I call it suffering. It's all relative. It's relative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because your expectations increase. And if you'd kind of taken my thoughts and pretty much every Arsenal supporter's thoughts at the beginning of the season to come second to Manchester City,
Which is like coming first.
Yeah, because we can explore that subject. Because for me, Manchester City for the Premier League are what Lance Armstrong was for cycling. And I think we can read exactly into what I'm saying there. Yeah. It's pretty artificial in more ways than one, because if you look at the performances of City, they've won 7 out of the last 9 league championships, and that has been done before. I think Liverpool did it in the 80s.
Yeah, we stopped them. We stopped them.
Yeah, and United did it. I think Arsenal stopped them in '89, May 26th.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Mickey Thomas,
91st minute.
Yeah,
charging through the midfield.
I loved it.
I loved it. It was a great moment in my life. Yeah. I left an A level, I think, 45 minutes early.
Well, I've been to 2 European Cup finals, so my level's a little bit high, but
that's a longer discussion. I've only been to 1 European Cup final.
Yeah, we lost though.
Yeah, we did lose.
Yeah,
we did lose, and yes, we have never won the European Cup. So getting back to the question, did I enjoy it? I always enjoy going to football.
Yeah, of course.
I feel privileged to. Everyone wants a ticket.
Yeah.
I think it was the same in the Forest end. I had Forest friends trying to get tickets.
Can't get tickets.
So how can I be that arrogant to come out of a football match that so many people would have wanted to be in my place, to be there?
Yeah.
And yes, Arsenal didn't perform well, but if we perform great every single game, and I remember the Invincible season, you get spoiled. I remember being 3-4-0 up after sort of 20 minutes almost every game.
I will just remind you that Forest went 42 games unbeaten as well, so I do know what it's like. I can sympathise.
Yeah. And it was Arsenal that beat that record.
Yes, it was. 49.
Yeah. 49.
Yeah.
So actually to lose and get a bit of misery gives you the upside as well.
Just think about the joy you brought all these people, though.
Yeah, and I haven't got. The thing is, if we're at Tottenham, or we're at United, or we're at City, you really can't. You begrudge that because football is, and being a football fan is about 2 things. It's about supporting your own team, and also a German expression that I learned a few months ago called Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Bathing other people's misery.
So to answer another one of your questions, did I enjoy or did I appreciate the Forest fans? Yes, because you're not our direct rivals.
Of course.
We don't not like you.
Yeah.
You aren't a threat to us. Although today you were a threat, and actually you look at the last 3 performances here, I think we've lost every one. We lost the 2 cup games, and we've lost today. But I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Julian.
And I'm happy for the performances, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Not only because you're a very charming gentleman, and everyone's been very pleasant to us since we've been here. But first of all, thank you for our kit. I'm sure you know.
Yes, of course. We do bring it up from time to time. If Arsenal fans start getting a bit salty, we do bring it up and say, hey, hang on a second.
Yeah, we wouldn't be playing in red and white if it wasn't for Forest. Secondly, I think we discussed this on our little walk here, is that there's 2 teams I want to go down, which is Everton and Leeds. And it's quite a selfish reason for that, is that the further away from London teams are, the less I want to go. I don't like being on the motorway, so Nottingham's a lot closer than Leeds, it's a lot closer than Everton.
And it's a nicer city.
It is nicer, although Liverpool's a good night out, Leeds is a good night out.
Yeah,
but I like it here. So yes, I don't begrudge you your moment of glory.
And let's face it, at the end of the day, this game was far more important to us than it was you. I know that you personally still had that little bit of hope, and I respect that, but reality says it was very, very small. So it probably means more it definitely means more to us, because this has kept us up.
Yep.
Whereas for you, okay, you know, it's not nice to lose, but at the end of the day, it's 3 points less than you could have got. But that's about the sum total of it.
Yeah, it's.
But I do know that you held that hope. I do.
Yeah. Like, I held hope because I think as a football fan, and I've seen this before, and it annoys me in one way. Like last week, after the second goal winning for Brighton, the ground kind of emptied, and I'm thinking, what are you guys on? Why are you leaving? Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. You know, I was begrudging them of why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? How can you be behind this team? How can you say you truly love the team? Because love isn't about when things are just going well. Love is when things aren't going well, and that's where you can show your support for the team.
And that's what, sorry Julian, but that's what we've had all season. There's not been a boo in that stadium, despite the fact that we were in danger of relegation. There's not been a boo. The crowd have supported the team, the supported the manager, the supported the club, unquestionably. And that's why I always thought that we stood a better chance than those other teams, because I saw those other teams' fans booing them at half time and things like that. I thought there's no unity there. We've got that.
Yeah.
And that's what saved us.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I'm not a religious person anyway, but a rabbi told me this, that the word in Hebrew for love is ahav, and it means to give. And that's what true love is. It's to give. And if fans can get behind their teams when they're not doing well, then that is a true fan. And the Arsenal fans that left with sort of 20 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go, or when the third goal went in, they just emptied out the stadium. That to me is not true love. Flip side to that is, you know, we pay our money, we're consumers. If that's how you feel, then no one can force you to.
You can respect somebody's right to do something. It doesn't mean you agree with it.
No. And I will stay to the bitter end. Maybe because I've got nothing better to do, but that's just me.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Julian.
Right,
appreciate
pleasure,
it.
no,
Appreciate
thank
it. Thanks. Cheers.